Uganda Human Rights Commission Chairperson Mariam Wangadya says she's receiving threats from non-state actors whom she did not disclose. Wangadya says these threats intensified when security agencies were being accused of torture and detention without trial of opposition supporters.
As to whether the chairperson of the Human Rights Commission is scared, I want to say that I have a tough skin, but at the end of the day, I'm human. Indeed, there comes a time when I'm scared. As to who bullies me, I'm so scared that I cannot even mention.
Wangadya went before the Human Rights Committee of Parliament as MPs accused the Commission of giving lukewarm treatment to torture cases.
The Commission is indicating that they referred the people who had been tortured, those alleged to have been tortured, to African Center for Treatment and Rehabilitation of Victims of Torture. But they don't go ahead to tell us, after referring them, what happened.
Now you have come here, the other one was amputated due to accident. Who is he? Where is he? So it's like we're doing hide and seek game. You come this corner, you hide, you run the other corner, what is this?
I am wondering whether there are any cases that have been heard, investigated and concluded, so that somebody gets hope that I should go to the Uganda Human Rights Commission, because if I go, I'll find justice.
The number of cases I mentioned, many of them remain allegations until proven. So it is safer for me to say there are cases of alleged torture.
According to the documents presented, 1,205 complaints of human rights violations were reported between January 2020 and January 2022. No details were given about the perpetrators of these violations.
We have always heard that there are elements in UPDF, elements in the police force, who on their own violate people's rights. I would be happy if she made mention of 1, 2, 3 or more.
I'm surprised that the chairperson is saying most of what the media is portraying is exaggerated. When we see torture victims being brought to court, limping with the wounds, and we say this is exaggerated.
And I will not be shy to say that in some cases, indeed, security agencies have been fingered. So, I think it's important for us to recognize that indeed there is an issue that we are dealing with, but we should also be very careful not to reflect it as, the way it's been previously portrayed.
Deputy Speaker Anita Mong had tasked the Human Rights Committee to investigate alleged cases of torture and detention as raised by opposition MPs.